We're gonna ace the intro this time, but
yeah, here it comes. Right here it is.
Second time's a charm. Yeah.
Welcome back to every man, woman, and child under the universe who deems fit to watch this podcast. It is SoopSpeek, another episode that I cannot disclose the number to you right now. I am Sammy, and I'm joined with four of my good friends. We have Jeff.
Hey there.
We have Kluman.
Blue soup,
We have Baby Ree.
grey soup,
And we have Clum.
orange soup. Well done, everybody, bro. That was the one. That was the one.
And that's what we call a flawless intro. First
Yeah,
time.
right.
First try.
I'm trying that.
That was good.
No,
We're
right?
here, bro.
So, this is SoopSpeek. I don't want to call it a podcast because that gives it too much of an air of professionality. So what I'm going to call it is SoopSpeak, bro. It's where Soop come to speak. And today we've got nothing in particular to speak about unless anyone wants to kick it off with, some events of the day. What's been going on in the lives of the Soop group, bro?
Well,
The people
Mela,
are clamoring to know.
you've had a fun couple of days. Why don't you take the reins on this one?
Well, do you know what, Jeff? Do you know what? I was going to do it, regardless of you telling me to. So I'll do it
Yeah,
anyway.
he's doing it because he wants to, not because you told him to.
Ree's
So-
adventures in the big world.
Free will and all that, I suppose.
Intro.
So let's get started. So I finally, after many moons, decided to take a trip to the land known as Dundee.
Ah.
So yes, it was a refreshing weekend without being allowed going in for the weekend. It's quite good. Got to avoid idiots and Halloween. Got to avoid the fireworks. Not on logs people for a change. So that's nice and good.
Can I put in a disclaimer?
I mean, you
that
do
none of
these
Soop
things to
Group live
yourself.
in Largs or
No.
Scotland, and we do actually exist in a bunker. Please
Mhm.
don't try and find those.
No, don't
Yeah, we
bother.
established that before. We're the
Disclaimer, Soop group don't exist.
Wait, are we all in the
Continue,
same? Are we all in the same bunker, or are we in separate?
It's
bunkers?
connected. Continue. I think we've interrupted you for far too long already.
I am too
Yeah,
much of a
carry
public. No, I'm too much of a public figure, so I'm not in a bunker, as people will know because they've seen me in the street. So yes,
You're hard to miss, I'll give you that.
aye, shut up. So yeah, it was good. Got some nice food in me. Enough of these microwavable frozen pitch from farm foods.
Who cooked said food, Reezy?
Jeffrey, this is not a we all love
A certain-
Jeffrey podcast, is it?
A certain Chef Jeff, I believe they call
Bro,
him.
you
We
can't
all know
fucking
by my
cook,
Snapchat,
bro.
Jeff, you did make the food, so moving on. No one's sucking your dick in this chat. So yeah, it was a fun time. Football
That's
was good. Not that anyone wants to hear that.
Nope,
Uh,
not me.
good.
No.
Gaming was good.
Tell me more.
I like gaming though.
Gaming was fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
See my boy Louis, who I rarely see. That was also fun.
Oh, yeah, of course. We didn't yellow
Get
soup,
up
bro.
there
Get
and
like-
nice.
Yeah, and the travel down, back home wasn't too bad. It all went to plan, which is quite strange. It never does. So, yeah, didn't drink a bit of alcohol this week. So, good on me. Yeah,
Well done, baby.
not looking for special treatment, but Jeff, you already clapped. So,
Everyone leave a comment
that
and
sounded
guess
like
how
something
long
you
Baby
meant to
Ree can
me.
remain sober for.
who knows?
He's actually got a can off frame right now.
That's
Nah,
deplorable, bro.
dude.
Honestly.
No, I had a wee cup of tea and being sensible. But I would like
Sensible Sunday.
to. I would like to know. Obviously, I've seen Jeff. I was on the podcast with my good friend American Sammy last week, as you all well know. I would
Yes.
like to know how. I would like to know how my good friend Callum's doing.
You're putting me on the spot like that, dude. I feel a bit weird now. I'm alright. I've just been billing in the new abode.
Yeah, bro, we could have been doing on him setting up and shit. Because we're both here.
Working-
We're in the
We're
same
working on
abode.
ourselves here. Yeah.
man. It's been pretty lit and
We're-
epic.
Just here being free. Paisley's kind of fucking. Don't live in Paisley, live in a bunker. Kind of terrifying, but outside kind of scary. So I've been sitting inside. Not
There's a
really.
police tower and this goes by at least every night in Paisley so far. It's been quite
There's definitely
interesting.
more than one as well. And like when you
Yeah.
walk outside, people accost you, but they don't even say anything. They just kind of fucking come over and raise their hand to you and then walk. It's like, oh, it's terrifying. I've already been
Jesus,
asked for
did
Did
gold.
that actually happen?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
to me, I may have happened to him, yeah. I think
What,
I did
a man
have
came
actually,
up to you in the
that moment
streets?
thing. Remember the? Yeah, he got palmed in the streets, bro.
That's fucked.
Paisley,
He
bro.
did-
They doing that
Why?
to you?
Oh,
Bro,
Lenny's hat blew away yesterday. Brand new hat
His hat
blew away.
gone forever.
Never to
Oh.
be seen again.
Well, I didn't have any shopping, so I was like, I'm not gonna go get that because of the wind. And Ross made a face at me, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get made fun of if I don't go get this. So I went to get it, but there was a guy staring at me the whole time, and I could tell he was really passing some judgment on me. So I turned around and I went for it. I said, "My hat, what about?" And I sprinted after it, arms in the air, bro. I hope I made that guy smile. That's all I
All
can
people,
say.
bro.
Bro, you probably scared him, bro. Anyone who reacts that strongly, you can never know in this country, man.
He eventually decided to
Go crazy
entertain the
out here,
guy.
man.
He decided to entertain the guy in the end. That's nice, bro. That's a nice
Yeah, of
story.
course he did. I'm not. That's all. I mean, what else is there to do?
Yeah, bro. That's the moral of the story. Always entertain a stranger when he's staring at you in the street. That's
Exactly.
what I did.
Yeah.
That's
At
what I
least
would do.
at least you'll always be remembered. They know
Yeah,
you're
of course.
here now,
That's
Kelly.
exactly,
Think about
that
that.
is exactly the point, bro. I remember a funny fucking man walking up to me in the street. I got a funny man walking up to me in the street story when I was like 8 years old, and it was sent me in a fucking spiral of terror. But it was quite funny because I was wearing a Ghostbusters shirt that one time, and the guy was across the street from me, and he was like 30 something, and he just started walking straight towards me, diagonal across the street, and I'm just like. I'm just trying to walk. I'm just ignore this guy, bro. And he's just walking up to me. His face is like fucking like this, bro. And then he goes, "Who you gonna call?"
Bro.
Ghostbusters.
I'm Ghostbusters, I guess.
And then he went, "That's it, son."
Oh, bro. I mean,
I mean, to be fair, that is who you're gonna call.
it just begs the question of what would have happened had you have not known the answer, bro.
I think he would have
Oh.
fucking killed me, bro.
He ended up
That was-
going with him, bro.
It was
You gotta-
fucking terrifying, bro. I'm sorry, I got reminded of that there. I had to get that out of my system.
gotta-
Because, you know, I felt that.
What would he have done if he didn't have the T-shirt on? Would he have still approached and said something else,
You gotta-
something
He
scary?
probably would have still said who you get a call, probably. It was really funny. This is
That
quite
was just
bang,
a
bro.
coincidence.
Yeah,
Just a
coincidence.
That's just the baseline interaction he looks from everyone.
Big man.
Yeah, it was fucking weird, man. But yeah,
But I mean, bro, there's certainly a lot of funny strangers you can meet in this country. And if you don't meet a funny stranger, that probably means you are the funny stranger.
Yeah.
And I use the word funny in the most cosmic of senses.
and a cosmic sort of way, yes.
Not funny,
You know,
ha ha ha,
like,
but funny like,
You know,
I'd rather be the funny.
I don't know how to explain.
Then the
funny in a
Lord
cosmic
stranger?
sort of way. That's definitely summed up. You lady, what? Oh, who's stranger? Oh,
The stranger you see
yeah,
on
the
the
stranger.
and like, they just kind of look at you and they're always carrying a 4-pack and they're just like fucking
What's
Oh,
wrong?
eyes peeled, waiting for someone to try them, but they're also fucked at all times, so they're probably sitting in that fucking stairwell doing it like.
Bro, that's 10% of 10% of the
Yeah,
populace, bro, cannot control their facial features. Look at Ree right now.
And he's there.
You know,
Yeah,
Ree, surely in all of your exploits and life adventures, you have a funny story you could regale us with about an interaction with a strange man in the streets.
Well, wouldn't you like to know, Sammy? I'm glad you brought this up. So, this is a recent one, too recent.
course
So
it is.
I was on the train home.
Today?
What, yesterday? Oh, today even?
Not today. And I'm just sitting there, minding my own business, put my earphones in, watching a bit of some nonsense on YouTube.
Watching Soop Group Let's Plays, I hope.
Of course, Sammy, of course, always repping the content. So I'm sitting there, and when I'm on the train, I like to be left alone. So I put
Oh, absolutely, yes. Especially in these kind of times, bro.
yeah. So I put both earphones in, even though one only works.
Yeah, I'll do that if none work, bro. I'll do that with
Yeah,
dead
bro,
earphones.
So I
Universal symbol, bro.
So I put them in. I'm just sitting there minding my own business, and an old guy just sits down, and I just look over, and I can just tell this 70-year-old man is just drunk out of his bin.
Oh god.
And I'm like, oh no.
Halloween it was.
He must be some sort of football fan because a lot of football on today. So I was like, oh no, like, which way is this gonna go? So
a football hooligan, bro. The worst.
yeah,
An elderly football hooligan, bro.
every time he came on at Paisley, so every time he got to a stop, he would talk about something that happened in that town that he was in.
Oh
He
my
was like,
god.
He was like, oh Paisley.
You?
Yeah, no. He just like randomly just started talking to me, even though I was like 2 seats like in front of him. He's like, oh Paisley, oh I mind that in the 80s. I was like, what? And then,
Oh my god, bro.
and then
Oh, I can't
it got
handle
to,
that
like,
kind of
Loch Gwynedd.
interaction.
Yeah, it got to, like Loch Gwynedd. He was like, oh, what even is Loch Gwynedd? That's been
It was
Okay.
a little bit,
It is
Is this
Loch
guy
Gwynedd,
practicing
actually.
for
From anyone outside of the North Ayrshire,
No, yeah.
these are just horrible places.
Stand up, bro.
No, but I was sitting just being when I was going, I get you. But he's like, oh, I remember when last time I was in Loch Gwynedd, I got lifted, and I was and seeing Loch Gwynedd when you get lifted, it's no Saltcoats you go to, and I was like, oh, I bet. And I was like, I was just trying to get out of this conversation that I did not want to be invited into, and then it got to the point where I got to like fucking Saltcoats. He's going, oh, that's my stop mental place that is, and I'm like, oh, for God's sake.
Oh,
Didn't
bro.
this guy just had a book of Scottish place names, bro, and had a little joke for every one. He just said them to people, bro. It's every single stop Scotland, bro. All
Was
the
he by
place names.
himself?
He was by
Of
himself.
course he was by himself,
He
bro.
was sitting there drinking a can of something, but you can. It was like a Aldi's version of dragon soup, if you could believe that.
Oh, God, bro.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it looked disgusting. It
How
looked
low class?
like
Dragon soup, for the unfamiliar, is it wine in a can? Is it wine in a can? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
Dragon?
Yeah, Dragon Soup.
No.
Yeah.
It's like a 99p litre can that you buy when you're 15, or you have someone buy for you when you're 15.
yeah. This
It's an
man.
energy drink, alcoholic beverage, bro.
Is it fucking? That's a horrible combination.
Bruh.
It's just
Everyone
just
drinks it,
Rockstar.
bro.
How is that
Alcohol.
legal?
Yeah, it's disgusting. And then
No wonder
this-
the kids
this-
are
this
insane.
isn't, this sadly isn't the end of it, but because
Oh dear me.
once he departs, another one enters. And I'm like,
Ah
what?
yes, the circle of life, baby. The circle of life.
No, but this guy
Circle
sits
of
like
life,
right. This guy like sits right beside me, but like a few meters apart. He's like, I'm putting me at me. He doesn't really speak to me. He's just sitting there like crunched up. And he's going, "Oh, the Glasgow
Is
Celtic."
the train
ah."
busy at this point?
No, because he's just sitting like going, "Oh, the Glasgow Celtic. Oh, my Celtic."
Bro, he
And
was
I'm-
grumbling.
And I'm sitting there on my phone, and you can see that my phone screen's got the Rangers thing in the back. And he's going, what team do you support? What do you support? And I just look at him and I just go, what? He said, what team do you support? And I go, oh, I don't like football. And he goes, oh, that's what they all say.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
Who is they all?
Me, people, everybody says, "Oh, fucking team do you support?" You go, "I don't fucking watch football," and they go, alright.
Bro, that question's so bait. That question's so bait. It's a trap. You got 50-50 answer of pissing someone off. So there's just no point.
Like,
It's literally like Crips and Bloods out here, bro. It's like, what set are you rapping, bro? It's like, where you from, little man? Where you from? You will get something horrible will happen, bro.
yeah, because I'm
That's
sitting
like,
going,
it's a dangerous question, bro.
yeah, cause I'm sitting going, I have the wrong answer here, so I'm not going to say that answer. And then I'm going, but then if I say that I don't, he's going to go, oh no, you're, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then fucking he leaves, and then all these teens come on. You can just tell they're pissed, right? And I'm like, oh, this train's a fucking disaster. And they're all just sitting going, oh, no drinking, doctor. Oh, this is gusty. I'm like, for fuck's sake. And fucking, they're like,
Is this
oh, yeah. It's like, oh, who's got the wine? Who's got the wine?
Ugh.
And then one of them goes, oh, it's in my bag. And they go, they're like, oh, no, it's not my bag. I'm going, I'm sitting with these teens. And then they're sitting there going, oh, he better.
Ree, you were one of these teens not 2 or 3 years ago. You were right in their shoes, bro. Who are you to judge them? Who are you to
3
judge
years
them,
ago?
bro?
Are you mad? 6 months ago, bro.
Oh wow, he was not literally a teenager.
You sound
Nah.
like a dad telling me a story. It's pretty cool.
He still kicks it with him though.
It was a Sunday. I was sober. I will judge if I please.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Nah,
Breezy, you
go ahead,
got
Jeff.
one train and had 2 interactions with Jake Balls. I feel like you're attracting them.
Nah, that's standard. That's standard, Jeff. You know that's standard.
I mean, I think it's a skinhead, or it could be a scar on my forehead, or it could just be Jakey
Is
meets
that-
Jakey. It could be
Is
Jakey meets
the
Jakey.
third one.
Truly,
No,
public transportation in
you
this
know.
country is akin to. I can't think. Someone that was it akin to is horrific, man. It's like
Wait,
this.
the
It's like a
public
layer of
transport?
hell. It could be a layer of hell.
It's a bubbling pot of different fucking fuckers.
If you get the wrong train, bro, meet the wrong guy.
You're dead.
I'm not even talking about violence. I'm just talking about the shit you'd have to put up with while you're just trying to get home.
Oh, bruh, Sam.
Just the gum flapping and nonsense.
Speaking of strange train rides, do you remember the day with the couple that thought I was related to Louis Capaldi?
Oh my god. I don't even know who that. I still don't even know who that is, bruh. But that shit was so funny.
The only Scottish artist I knew other than Pillow and the Tea.
You want to take this one? The people need to
I
know.
mean, I remember vaguely, but we got the train home one night. We got the last train home because we're fucking idiots.
Yes.
And then the train was full of idiots that were also drunk. So we had
Yes.
drunk idiots beside us.
We were sober, of course.
And we're both knackered, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was like after Paisley, like we were at Spoons at Paisley celebrating someone's birthday or some shit. Celebrating someone's
We were probably just
birthday.
up because we just got to Glasgow to walk around all day.
And then we got on the train. This couple sat beside us, and the guy, there was people further down the train singing fucking Oasis Wonderwall. And all.
Of course, it was Wonderwall.
So I
Yep.
started like, I started fucking, saying some sarcastic, snarky comment, just to Sam basically. But obviously, there's a lot of people around us, so this couple heard. And the guy started saying, "I needed to stand up and sing." And I was like, "Oh no." I was like, "No, I don't do that." And he's like, "Come on, mate. I believe there's a song in your heart. You'll sing." And I'm like, I really don't sing.
Nah, I remember it because Jeff was like trying to fight it off, but I was like, man, I was just like, because I got onto this shit, the guy was like spurring him on to try and like get into a song battle with this guy on the other side of the train. And I was just there next to him like, no, Jeff, you know you can do it. You've been practicing for this, man. You know you can out sing this guy.
But then Sam went, "Come on, you're related to that other guy," or something like that. And I'm like, and the guy's like, "Related to who?" And then at this point, I'm like, "Well, I'm having fun here now, so I guess I'm joined in." I was like, "Oh, Louis Capaldi."
Bro, the guy and his wife were like absolutely gone off the shits, bro.
Oh, they're
So like, you really related to him? And I was like, yeah, man, yeah. And he was like, you need to go. I remember it, man. The guy then got so serious, he was like trying to give you the motivation. He was like, you need to stand up, believe in yourself, and go start singing at him.
Listen to your heart. And I gave him a song. I can't remember what I sang, but like I gave him like a little tune to shut him up, and then he wouldn't stop. He's like, "You need to get up." He's like, "I'm not asking you to sing to me. I'm asking you to sing to everyone."
He thought it was a movie, bro.
And then
He thought it was a movie.
He started asking about my production company because I convinced him I was a singer. I told him my producer was R. Kelly.
yeah.
Oh no!
And this guy was buying it. This guy was buying it, and it was the whole thing. And then Sam, somehow, it got to the point where they asked Sam what he did, and Sam was like, "Oh, I own a llama farm."
Yeah, I'm a llama rancher, bro.
East Kilbride.
Because at that point, I was like, these people are gone off the shits. They'll believe, if I tell them sternly enough, they'll believe anything, bro. And I was like, yeah, I farm llamas, bro. I'm a llama rancher. They're like, really? And there's one nearby to where we were at the time, so I was like, oh yeah, it's this one on Olive down the road, and they're like, oh yeah, I've seen the llamas there, and I'm like, that's my llamas, man. That's my llamas.
I'm
So
pretty
fucking
sure
stupid.
It ended with them. The guy was like, "I'm not leaving this train until you sing me a song." So I sang him, you know the song from Friends, "This hand is your hand, this hand is my hand." You know the
I
one.
know that one, bro.
I sang that to him.
Why didn't you sing fucking? Why didn't you sing "Smelly Cat," bro? That would have made more sense. Smelly cat. Nobody's watched Friends is gonna get that, but I get it.
Smelly J balls, smelly J balls.
Here, hold up.
Your fault.
Hold up. Ree,
Yes.
you need to put headphones on.
No,
Yeah,
why?
it's weird.
Because it's feedback looping through your. It's like when you're hearing Jeff speak to you, then it's coming back through your mic and then it's picking up again.
Why?
Because you don't have headphones on.
Picking up the audio.
Because you're too loud.
Well, that's
He's
not
not doing
my
it
fault. I
now.
don't have headphones.
I see.
Yeah.
Aye, that's a bit of an
Nothing at all. Not even some buds.
You're not
I
gonna
don't
hear.
have-
You just said you had buds on.
Who?
I've got it on footage, bro.
Yeah, you said
what
it.
do
there.
Fuck all. I don't have buds.
You said you did.
You said in this video you have earpods.
No, I fucking
Oh,
didn't.
bro.
Ooh.
Yeah, you fucking did.
You said
You fucking liar.
Ooh. Play it back. Play it back. Play it back.
So I'm sitting there, and when I'm on the train, I like to be left alone. So I put
Oh, absolutely yes. Especially in these kind of times, bro.
yeah. So I put both earphones in.
Your pants are on fire. His panties are on
Exposes ass. Exposes ass.
My earphones, I'd be fucking wearing them.
Well, that's fine. If he doesn't have any, it's fine. Viewers, if you hear any feedback looping, it's fine. That will be resolved soon enough.
No, well, try your fucking best. Fucking.
Yeah, we're all trying our best here.
What were you listening to on the train? What were you using to listen to your music on the train?
No, I've got wee shit earphones, but only one works. There's no point me
Well, that's
using
fine.
that.
That's
Have a
literally
look.
fine.
And it still works better than what's going on right now.
So,
For fuck's sake.
Ah,
there's certain standards we're adhering to here, baby Ree.
Just stick it out. Oh, it's Tupac.
Is that pack, bro? Is that like a pack?
Tupac, nice here, bro.
Yeah.
But I can get that's the clickbait right there. People are gonna watch this because Tupac build up.
Do y'all think Tupac's still alive or no? Let's get into
Yes, he's here
conspiracies.
right now.
I think Baby Ree's got him in his house, bro.
Nah, he's fucking dead because he watches over Ree every night. So he's definitely dead.
Jeff, will you finish with your train tale?
You what?
Will you finish with your train story?
Am I finished it?
Yeah,
Well,
we're done, wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah.
It ended me singing "This hand is your hand."
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
And it should have been smelling cat, and that was the end of that conversation.
If we want to move along to something less cursed, we could talk about some of the content that's come out in the world over the last 2 weeks.
Yes.
Oh,
Content be coming out,
your
bro.
content.
It's not as important as the content happening over here at soupgroup.youtube.com.
Yeah, exactly.
But go ahead,
Which you
people.
should subscribe for, bro. Yeah.
Some non-top quality comedy content. But one of them's comedy.
Can I be
but-
first?
Yeah, you go first. You
Okay,
got something, hit me with it.
So
That was nice.
you may all have seen The Mandalorian. You may not have. Season 2, Episode 1 just came out recently. I think it was Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Or was
Friday.
it Friday?
Friday.
It dropped Friday. Now, as you may know, it's a star-studded cast with many, many fabulous actors
No, I know what this is.
in it. But you may
My
Oh.
God, bro.
know the best actor of all time from the Super Mario Super Show movie. What was it? What was the movie called?
What?
Mario Bros.
The
movie.
Super Mario Brothers movie?
Movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
With
hey,
Bob
yeah.
Hoskins? God rest his soul.
Well,
That's everyone.
John Leguizamo, Luigi. He's played a cyclopean alien being who tried to take the Mandalorian's child from him
I
and his
see.
armor from his corpse, and he ran away like Danny DeVito runs, and he got tied up. So Luigi is canonically dead in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Probably for the
consumed by
best.
Fucking wolves in the darkness, bro. John
John
Leguizamo,
fucking
Mandalorian.
Leguizamo.
and that was the best part of that episode. To be fair, John Leguizamo pulled up as a Cyclops.
Yeah, John
Fucking
Leguizamo was
beating the life.
here, bro, and gone.
Yeah, man. And that's all we pretty much have to say on the one war games.
I cannot believe that was a thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was
You see,
fucking
it was-
Danny
it was-
DeVito for a second.
Did you really?
I had no idea.
He
it was
runs
Leguizamo.
exactly like him. He runs exactly like him.
Yeah,
I thought it was a
I get
puppet.
it. Oh, you
I
puppet
get it.
man? Nah, it was John Leguizamo.
Are
Apparently.
you inferring John
I thought it was a
Leguizamo
puppet.
as a puppet?
Probably is.
Are you trying to say John Leguizamo
Could be a
does not
puppet. You ever
exist
seen
and
him
he
in real
is in
life?
fact a man made of sticks? I've never seen him in real life, so I think you might be right. Moving on.
You heard it here
See,
first.
I've not seen a single episode of The Mandalorian, so this will have to be on you guys' backs.
Well, that's what you need to know. John like was in it.
You know, that's actually that. You know what? I'm sold. I'm sold.
Moving on.
Best show. Best show.
Man made a sticks. Did you all see that new trailer for that fucking Pinocchio film that's coming out?
No.
Good fucking god,
Looks like
bro.
Ray. Looks like Ray.
It's fucking.
Looks like Ray.
Bro, I thought it was a Disney one. It's not either. It's like I think it's like Fox or something that's making it. It's like more based on the book. Warner Brothers, thank you.
Yeah, it's like a dark remake. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's based on the book. The book's actually fucking dark as shit, bro. So they're actually.
It's all
it's
Italian,
based-
isn't it? So.
Yeah, it's Pinocchio just fucks off and fucks everyone over, and it looks fucking cursed. And then Monstro the whale pulls up, and it's not even a whale. It's like a fucking Lovecraft fucking cyclops.
Yeah, it looks like a big
Bruh, see the original Pinocchio, the scene with the whale chasing him, bro. That shit's fucking scary, bro. I don't even care.
I love Pinocchio, man.
Whales are
It was fucking-
fucking unfathomably cursed, and I do not like them.
Well, you gotta watch the trailer for the new one because it's Pinocchio, bro. It's scary.
A great underwater mammal.
Who's
The
playing the
Woodman.
guy that makes him? Again, whatever he's
Geppetto.
doing.
Geppetto.
Yeah,
I've no idea who's playing Geppetto. I don't know anyone.
I feel like it was a really famous dude I heard.
If I have to fucking put their name on me or on screen, I can't remember what his fucking name is, bro.
Oh.
I'm sure he's a light guy, but
But yeah, we'll watch it.
It's
It'll
pretty
get
cool.
watched by some of the people in this chat.
someone watching to see how cursed that actually is.
I'm gonna imagine pretty damn cursed.
I don't know watch anything
really
except
dark, man.
Simpsons reruns, bro. Over and over again. And that's the
Are you
that's
sad?
God's
Oh,
green
wait.
truth.
Sam, did you ever find out who killed Mr. Burns? Because I've been waiting. I've been itching to
Who
find out.
shot
I'll never
Mr.
tell.
Burns? You better tell us who shot Mr. Burns, bro. I've been fucking-
Find out, bro. Find out for yourselves by tuning into The Simpsons, bro. And you can also find out who's the best Simpson by watching the Soop Group's Simpsons tier list. Or you could even find out who's the best South Park character by watching the Soop Group Integrity tier list. And you can even subscribe to Soop Group for more such content because we're trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And
And also
only you watching can help us get there.
Not putting any ideas in your head, obviously. Just saying that'd be cool. We're not saying you should watch the Sim tier list or the Integrity tier list. We're just saying you could.
You could, you definitely. I mean, it's facts that you could.
The train, please subscribe.
Yeah, there's two little Jakies, bro. Please subscribe, like, comment,
Please.
share, bell, and do what they do.
Follow your king.
That'll be
Right.
literally the most important thing you ever do.
Ree is king of the Jakes, just like fucking Vince is king of the mods, bro.
Follow
I want to
my
see a
liege.
painting of Ree as king of the Jakes, bro. Like one of those
Oh,
regal as fuck ones.
It could be Regal, bro. It could be like cardboard or something for the Jakey bit.
Follow
I
me
did that.
and Tupac.
And
And
a
Tupac,
Leslie hat.
subscribe, subgroup.
What
That's a good
happened to
fucking
Tupac,
yourself.
bro?
Tupac, sure.
All eyes on Ree.
I knew it was coming, bro.
The death of Sammy.
He
has
can't
been
help
met.
himself.
No, I'm dead. That's it. That's the end for me, guys. It's over.
Nah,
I take my leave.
goodbye all. The podcast.
Miller, you take the reins now, bro. You're in charge.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
recap, man.
Well, I'll actually go into a good subject.
Hmm?
How many of you have seen the Borat 2?
I have no
I only saw the clip of him being a predator, of that one guy.
Of
You had
him being-
homework to watch it, but we didn't, so.
Do my homework, bro.
You gotta pay money for it, bro. That's money, and it's not an episode of The Simpsons, so it's against my religious, beliefs.
But Sam, my wife.
My wife!
Hey,
Come on,
hey.
classic comedy, bro.
I like it.
Right.
Well, why don't you explain how funny the movie was?
Right, so if you're a fan of the first one, probably gonna like the second one. More of the same. It's what I noticed is now that it seems like very dumb humor. It's just a tall man in very little clothing to no clothing running around with his penis out and saying "my wife,"
Mm.
My wife.
and you think that's got to get boring at some point. He's got to come up with new comedy, but it's actually even funnier because 14 years later, the jokes he makes still get a rise.
Is it 14 years?
Trying to wind up. It's been 14 years, and he makes the same jokes,
Oh.
and all the politicians and
Thanks,
shit
bro.
still fucking give him what he wants. They're all fucking
Oh,
idiots.
yeah, they're all just old fucking... They're just saying their ways, bro. They're gonna react the
Yeah.
exact same way, bro. All people are very predictable, bro.
There's no change in like style of comedy. He just makes penis jokes and incest jokes and like all that shit. It's bizarre and like
What kind of lowbrow comedy, bro? You know what, bro? All I can say is I'm not a fan of lowbrow comedy, and I'd never make any myself. I never have, and you can't prove it.
Yeah, we're fucking high, bro. Bro.
We're edutainment, bro. We're edutainment out here.
All of our
Damn
sophisticated comedy, bro. We can
Right,
do a comedy
Callum.
of gold.
Here's what a fact, quickly. Edutainment, do it.
Yeah, edutainment fact from Soop Group number 2, bro, on the podcast. Here we go.
Edutainment fact number 2. What was number 1?
That we are
John
funny.
Leguizamo was the fucking Cyclops man. That was edutainment right there. No one would have known that unless we said that, bro. That's like developer commentary right there. So you gotta give us number 2. Give us number 2 right now. Number 2. Number 2. Number 2.
Did you know that some of the most well-preserved Roman and Greek sculptures and buildings can still be found in Africa today? Because both of them conquered the entirety of Africa.
Bro, those people went actually crazy.
It's like it's the best place to go to see their culture and their history, because it was so intermingled with that part of the world, because that was the biggest, closest part to them.
Africa has a rich and deep utter lore.
Utter lore.
I like that. I heard something recently about like some new developments in technology where it's like some sort of sonar wave pulse drone.
Shoot into the ground and you can like fucking see beneath the ground.
No, it's not even that. It's like you send it into the rainforest and then you can like see structures that would be heading underneath the canopies from view. So they found like all these ancient Aztec. I'm obviously speaking from the mind of a fucking uneducated man, but pretty epic. What did you say, Len?
I think you and I watched that on Disney Plus.
Oh, did we?
Documentary.
But it's epic, bro. They send out like a fucking giant drone. It shoots out. Cause bro, if you're looking for like a fucking hidden temple in the rainforest, bro, you're never. It's like, where do you even start? But then they send out a drone and it finds the rainforest and they go, oh, there's like a cube. There's like a giant cube underneath the trees that we could not see, but we can sense it. And then they go there and they find it was an ancient blood ritual temple to the gods, bro, where they played Dora the Explorer hip ball.
Wait, is this on Disney Plus? All of that, what you explained there was on Disney Plus.
According to Lenny.
Is it or is it not hosted by Jeff Goldblum?
No, it's not.
I'm out.
Come on, man. Come on.
I think we didn't make it through the whole of it, because I think that one was pretty fucking tech heavy. You know, it's like, we're gonna use and do this. You're not gonna actually see anything. We're just gonna shoot some rays down and say it might have looked like this. So, it gets a bit boring. Jeff Goldblum saying, "The monkeys in these trees steal Snickers." That's a good.
Is that what he says? Is that what he says? Can you corroborate that?
My granddad went to Brazil and he got a Snickers stolen by a monkey.
Didn't really get
Can you go a bit more in depth, please?
Yeah, that's what he told me. He said he got.
Why?
And he said he got it because he said he was giving it a square go. My gran was telling him to leave, and then the monkey obviously stole it from him because he's very slow.
Hey, why have you never fucking told us this tale before, bro? What, you have a monkey tail this whole time, you've never told us ever in the 3 years. You've
Bro,
told us
all monkey encounters are to be brought to the council immediately.
A monkey story, bro. Can we just get any monkey stories, bro? Let's get them out right now, bro. I'm not waiting any longer for a monkey story. I don't have any, I need to hear them, but...
I also do not have a single chimp tail.
Come on, bro.
Lenny, can you go into more depth about your monkey story? Or is that the extent of
the monkey?
what your granddad sat you down in his lap and told you one summer Sunday?
No. It was actually quite recent.
What the
It was
fuck?
like past 4 years, maybe. He went to Brazil. I'm pretty sure it was Brazil. And he was like fucking up on a road, on a hill, and he was like, oh, let's go take a photo. Then they were like, oh, we could have a little light snack. And then they had their light snack. The monkey came and stole his Snickers.
Oh,
monkey.
my fucking
he was
God.
like, it was getting too close, so he was like, hey, whoa, hey, yo, whoa. My granddad's a bit of a wido, so he was like, hey, whoa, wait, yo, whoa.
Squaring up the chimps.
It was like, oh, I'm not taking it.
Does anybody, Lenny, you'd be the type to know this, where does that stem from? Where's the Latin roots from being a wido?
You know, Wido.
How'd you go like that?
Yeah, you do. It must be something to do with that, bro.
Ah, is it just that literal?
Well, it
That's
goes
what
with
bro.
Wido as well, which is it was the first one was the act of Wido, which is where your ego is bigger than your boots. Don't get too big for your boots. The act of Wido. And
how can one gauge the size of your ego in comparison to a conventional
Rep up
boot?
Stormzy.
Well, you're. What did you say there, Ree?
Just repping Stormzy.
Right. Okay. Fucking. You keep your mouth shut, all right?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Somebody say man them, am I right?
He said they were getting too big for the boots, man. I'm only trying to represent his
He did say that. He did say that.
Hey, that's a loose.
I thought you were merely covering some shit up.
Oh no.
Sorry, I was just I love you, Ree.
I know I'm your typical,
Wido.
His ego is bigger than it should be. His ego appears bigger than it is. Therefore, a Wido.
Come into it. How does that work?
You get white, exactly. Your ego comes to it, bro.
It transitioned from Wido to Wido in the 1600s.
But does the dialect of is that mean anything?
Yeah, that's what
it means. Fucking
animals do it, bro. Animals do it in the animal kingdom. They pick themselves up and go. Whoa!
I'm imagining
animals fuck off. It's just us doing that.
They're saying the same as what Randy Marsh does in that one episode of South Park.
What's up, bro?
He's like,
what's up, bro? I respect you, bro. Show some respect, bro. I do respect you, bro.
But that's
integrity to your life.
how the Brits do it.
Bro, that's truly full circle, bro. It comes back to the strangers in the streets. If you meet a stranger in the street, you might not do anything to your perception, but these people, they're stupid in the face, and then they see you coming and they start going crazy. Like, I remember one time, some drunkards fumbling their way down the city streets of Glasgow on a drizzly Saturday evening. Me and Jeff and I can't remember who else. We were roaming as well.
Is this the hat? Is this the hat story?
Yeah. I don't know, because I was back in, we were like 18, we were young, we tried to, experience some sort of nightlife. I for one, forced myself to try that shit. It was shit every time, though. So basically, this one particular time, I can't remember exactly how it went, but as I say, there were some men who fumbled past us. I, in passing, said to Jeff, that guy is a goner, a completely harmless term, and completely factual also, as he was gone, in the sense that he was fumbling down the street on a drizzly Saturday evening. But his senses were more tuned than I gave him credit for, bro, because he heard that shit, and he turned around to face and challenge me, bro.
Oh, bro.
Well, it's actually
challenge us, at least.
It's funnier than that. You said he's a goner, and then he was like, oh, you can call him a cunt, you can shit his mouth, you can ruin his entire life. But you can't call him a goner. And then
I really struck a nerve, bro.
You know what? We were like, you got
Odd encounter.
Yeah. It's not a thing to get offended about, but you know what? I respect it. Okay. And then as he turned away again, me and Sam leaned into each other and went, aye, but he's a goner, but and then they
wanted to fight.
And then they grabbed my beanie off my head.
Oh.
I thought there was spat in it, but the man pretended to spit in my hat.
That's funny.
And then
no,
flung it on the floor. So I pick it up, thinking there's spit in it. No spit. Chased him around the corner. Turns out there was a nightclub around the corner, and he knew the bouncer. So then the bouncer was like, "Whoa, what are you doing? This guy was in here. What are you up to?" And I'm like, "Well, actually, he actually just pretended to spit in my hat and then ran away." So if you
that's so fucking random.
And then he ran away around an alleyway and all that. And then that was the end of it.
Bro, it was even before that. They were getting so upset, but they were like trying to fight us, bro. They were getting wide and squad going, as they say. But they were like fumbling over each other to the point where one guy basically benched his friend. He like got down to tie his shoe or some shit. And the other guy toppled over him like some Three Stooges shit. And then it was like we won the fight, bro. They challenged us to a fight and they took themselves out, and then we were just standing there like, oh, I guess we win. And then he went for Jeff's hat to pretend to spin it, bro. And then Jeff was literally like Alex Jones, bro, chasing him down the street. Jeff's not an imposing fellow, bro, but somehow he manages to do it every time. You cowards, you're all cowards, fucking cowards. Chasing them, bro.
Yeah. I've got a big mouth, but small muscles.
I mean, that guy, he must have got called a goner by like fucking some father figure years ago, bro.
Yeah, I think you might be right, bro.
Left him and been like, you're a goner, bro.
No, that's what his dad said to him, bro. He says, okay, son, I'm a goner. And then his dad left him forever.
No, he kicked him out the house, bro. He said, I'm kicking you, you're a goner! And then, bro, as soon as you said that, it triggered an utter, like, you know, and his perspective was that memory.
I swear, bro, if you go for an insult that's not an insult, people get so much more upset. And I know, I'll tell you for why, bro. People have been called dickhead, cunt every day of their life. If you call someone a goner, bro, that hit's kind of different. Well, they ain't gonna like it.
Kind of implies you're gonna kill them as well.
Yeah, so.
I mean, no. Maybe if I stood to face him and then started attacking him and called him a goner, but I literally called him in passing when I was like, I walked past him.
5 feet away. We must have been 5 feet behind him.
And he was a goner. He was gone.
Your theory about the whole calling them something they don't understand, especially with people that we see on the day or who and we have to interact with on a
the denizens, bro. The denizens.
They do. I remember one night at a pub, there was this really drunk guy, and he's a bit of a wido. I knew him from school. He was always a bit of a muppet. And I remember just at one point he was pissing everybody off, so I just looked at him dead in the eye, got his attention, and just went. Just did the bruh, and then every time throughout the night he kept coming to me like, "Here, what does that mean?" And then I just,
oh my god! Oh no! You drove the man insane.
Bro, no wonder, bro.
He was across the street, and he was like, as he was walking away, so he's walking back and up and looking at me as I'm standing there, and he's going, what's it? He was just like, "What does it mean? What does it mean?" And he's like, he just walking. He's like, "I'm gonna do you. I'm gonna do you."
Wait a second,
he's walking away from me, and I'm just going.
Wait a second.
Oh my god.
I think I know who this is.
Yeah,
but I prefer not to say.
Yeah, we won't say his name.
I'll keep him anonymous, bro, so we don't destroy him.
But then,
no.
But then it escalated from there, where he tried to run back across the road to get me, to attack me, and then our dear friend Cameron had to jump in the way, drag him away, and be like, "Right, you gotta realize that all he's doing is doing that. He's just doing that, and you're just falling for it."
For those of you that don't know who Cameron is, you'll know him as Hector Rodriguez, the mystical phenom that he is today, the cursed soul that will never be bound to anything but misery.
He's just a little friend of ours, you know.
Hello, Hector. I hate you, but Cameron.
Hello, darling.
I'm sure most of the people watching this have a similar story about the goings on in Largs that Jeff is describing right now. But hopefully, at least some of you watching, hopefully have no idea what we're talking about.
Wait, either let us know if you have been in the same situation as me, or you were the other guy in the situation,
Mm.
Yeah,
and if you remember, because I bet you don't.
Let us know in the comments. Have you ever went up to someone and went,
Hello, fourth wall.
That is so funny though, bro. It's like, just please try and put yourselves in our shoes, bro. If all you can do is that, and then you have someone antagonizing you for the rest of your evening, bro.
Jeff just attracts that kind of fucking class.
Then you understand why we live in a bunker.
See me fair, if I didn't know Jeff, and I see him doing half the things I see him doing, I'm like, I really want to fucking just kick this gun. I do, still.
Well,
but
my mate put it. I can't remember who said it, but one of my mates said in the past, "You have a resting cunt face."
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And I think that attracts. a bit.
I mean, bro, you truly don't do yourself any favors. You antagonize anyone at like the slightest notion.
It works all the time. I always get results.
You get away with that shit, and I do not know how.
Here's something for anyone put in the comments or even give a wee like of people who have ever been in an encounter with Jeff or have ever been in the middle of a verbal assault from Jeff or really wanted to hurt Jeff. Jeff is a man in the grey cardigan. Anyone who doesn't know his name.
I'm wearing a grey cardigan, bro. Don't put this on me. Don't put this on me, bro.
Not the long-haired one, the short-haired one.
They're
Oh,
labeled,
fuck.
Ree. Don't you watch SoopSpeek podcast, bro?
I thought I was gonna get killed there, bro. I'm gonna get on the death row for Jeff
Stop.
to me.
Merrick is fine. He is.
Yeah, I'm a good boy, bro. I'm a good boy.
Do you We
That
should
could be a
take that
story.
segment of what Ree just said, right? Put it on Facebook as just a little clip, and this video gets so much traction.
Bro, like this could get the most amount of likes of any video,
Yeah.
not
Just
just
by
podcast,
exposing
any
ourselves.
video we've ever done.
ever.
This might actually be it. It just fucking like to 100k views, bro.
I mean,
The
bro,
like-
it is true though.
The like to dislike ratio is 100 to 0.
Jeff truly goes around pissing people off, just
I mean,
for
bro,
banter.
come on. Who the fuck's like? See if you're getting triggered because someone's going, and he doesn't know what he doesn't know what it means. You might have to.
I mean, but consider this though. Consider this. There's a lot of gestures that people can deem offensive, but what do they actually mean?
It's because people think it's not the gesture, bro. It's the thing they don't understand. Why
If I flip you off, bro, in a vacuum, this and this are the same. So why is this will piss you off, but this is fine?
See, be fair.
The problem is-
it's the not knowing. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's the people like that. They want to know the joke, and if they don't get the joke, they'll get frustrated. So it's like
Yes.
when
If
Jeff
you know
does
something
that,
they
it's
don't,
like,
bro.
oh, what does that mean? They're fearing the worst, as if Jeff's like saying, "Oh, it means
the wor-
cunt," or it means fucking.
It's very telling, bro. It tells that the other party is truly insecure,
Yes.
and
yeah,
what he
yeah.
thinks that Jeff must have been speaking about him to other people, and that they're giggling about something to do with this hand gesture. But in reality, bro, it is like perfect torture.
Yes. But it's the only person torture for one of these guys. Like, oh my god, are they all talking about me? Are they just they're making a funny thing about me?
But think if you were out on a Saturday night just trying to enjoy your evening, just minding your business, you had a couple of drinks, you just so happened to look over in the corner and some guy just hits you with just starts doing this at you, bro. You'd be. I mean, I'd at least be taken aback. I probably wouldn't start getting angry, but I'd be like, okay, this guy's a fucking weirdo.
You know what you do? Do you know what you do in that situation? Join in, bro. Just join in, bro.
Yeah,
Reply
do it
back.
back. Do it back.
Oh, in fact, that reminds me. That's a perfect segue, bro. Mark, you remember this shit? One time,
Go on.
we were walking through a sunny day. This has actually been quite a through line of conversation here, talking about cursed strangers that you'll meet in the streets of Scotland.
We do this naturally, bro. We know what we're doing after.
So, we were walking through the sunny streets of Glasgow on what the Soop group liked to refer to as a convergence, which basically was, on a sunny day, we'll meet up from all of our little shitty hometowns to meet up in Glasgow where there's, shit to do, like you can get a burger and you can go and sit on the grass.
There's always a natural disaster when we appear, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Or the bigger the disaster, bro. Anyway, we won't go into that.
That's an anecdote for another day. But essentially, we were having a good old giggle as we do, and we were walking down the streets and we were mulling and having a laugh. And then, I can't remember what we were saying, but... and then basically, Mark was wearing like some utter Robocop visor reflective goggle things that I can't even fully describe. And two of the denizens saw fit to come up to him, and they were like, I mean, obviously I can't translate. I can't translate, but that's essentially what they did. And then Mark, the brave young man, attempted to communicate to them back in their native tongue.
I went, oh, I want to tell you. And then they got really, really angry.
They were not happy, bro. They were not happy.
They were like, oh, they just started going, oh, who fucks you, fucking, bro.
That shit was so funny.
What the fuck do you expect, bro? Like, they fucking scream nonsense at you because they think they'll go, oh.
No, bro, they were just saying hello, bro. They were just trying to say hello. They were being friendly.
So if you just shoot back at them that you want to tell you, bro, they'll fucking get really, mad.
It was so fucking funny, because in that situation, I don't respond. I'll just look at you like you're a fucking weirdo and walk along my way. Mark will look at you dead in your face and start mulling at you, bro.
What was the effect, bro?
That shit was so funny.
You gotta do it back.
And then the guy was just like, oh, fucking no, fucking.
And then they get really angry.
Funny. Good times, bro.
I
Good
thought
times.
this was the magic story you guys were about to tell.
The magic story?
Did you not have an interaction with the Jakey in the street that did a magic trick?
Oh, me and Ben on Halloween a few years ago met two magicians in the street, but it's not a particularly funny tale.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that one either.
All I'll say is
Same story.
they were speaking a mile a minute to the point where they had that white crust forming around their lips. And I was with Benny, and Benny, God bless his soul, will speak to anyone for as long as they see fit to hold his attention.
It's crazy, bro. Like, I remember we were...
For everyone, bro.
He does,
So he was speaking to them, and they were getting crusty lip, and I wanted to leave, but Benny was like, "Show me your magic trick," and it was pretty impressive.
Yeah,
but I won't get into it.
We went to the local Glasgow watering hole, bro. That we all know and love, underground Drury Street, bro.
Yeah,
I
buddy.
think there was a few of us there, and then a woman just appeared, bro, and sat at the table across from Ben and just started talking. And he was there for a good half an hour, just talking away, bro, just having a nice old conversation with his lady. I didn't know if she spoke English or anything.
She just appeared, she manifested herself.
It just manifests, bro. Like, anyone will pop and talk to Ben, and then Ben will just immediately give them their attention. It's an interesting thing.
It will get him killed. It will get him killed.
He talk good, fuck it, bro. That's arms. If he talks to NPCs, you know, you find the last quest and may get fucking killed as a result. That might be the way it has to be. I don't know. GG's, but I certainly scream at people when they scream at me, so I'll certainly die one day as well. I remember one time as well.
God, the denizens, man. One day we'll learn how to fucking properly communicate with them, man. Ree knows a thing or two about speaking to them.
I just screamed back, bro, like a monkey was screaming back to another monkey or something.
And if you're a denizen watching this, don't take offense, bro.
I wanna tell it. Yeah, bro. I remember I spoke to. I met a denizen once that was kind of like the story that happened to Jeff and Sam E, except I think it was some fucking drunken teen and a woman, bro, walking home. And I finished my shift. It was like 2 fucking in the morning or something outside this fucking McDonald's, bro. And I fucking said something like, he thinks, what was that? I thought it was, oh, he's fucking gonna get lucky today. And at the first, I must have said it fucking louder than I thought I said it. Because he heard me from like fucking all the way up the hill, bro. And he started screaming, I've got a fucking blade on me, man.
Oh my god, man.
And I was just, I don't want to see it, bro.
That's cool. That's cool.
I was like, yeah, I was just like, I'm sure you do, bro. I'm sure it's a nice knife. I don't want to see it, but you don't have to worry about it. I was just like, yeah, it's cool, bro.
And I'm sure it's a fine blade.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a fine
Fucking
blade,
hell,
bro.
man.
And that was funny. I like conversations like that.
He bought from Poundland, bro. Do you know what you do when you see a knife kit, ladies and gentlemen? Viewers?
Let them know.
Their hands, bro.
No, you run.
Mm-hmm.
You see a knife, run. Don't be brave.
Yeah, it's facts. You're not trained. You're not trained to disarm a man with a knife, bro.
If you think you can, try it, bro.
To be honest, some good advice is, if anyone confronts you, bro, it's better to not fight until absolutely necessary. And that is the path I've walked, and certainly people have tried me before, but I am the bigger man.
A friend of the family got mugged one time and they stabbed the mugger in the eye.
Oh my god! Not the fucking eye. I mean, that's fair. I mean, yeah, good.
Why did you say that with the exposed teeth? That was a strange way to deliver that one.
He growled it at us, bro.
No, we're telling that story because it doesn't feel like my story. And it's also just a weird one, isn't it?
I mean,
isn't the one not my story, so.
I got the gist of it, bro. Someone got stabbed in the fucking eye.
Yeah, he fucking came up to him and he said, "Gives you fucking money," and he said, "No," and he put his fucking knife in his eye.
That's pretty cool.
I hope that I never get in one of those situations because it's just not worth trying to be a hero, bro. You're like, oh, I want to see what I can do. Just no.
I am broke, mugger. I am broke. My phone is the cheapest one I could buy.
Here, bro.
That being said, Soop Group Fight Club is starting soon.
Yeah, obviously, bro.
Whoa, what's rule 1, Sam? What's rule 1?
Rule 1 is I make the rules.
He got that reference.
I get that reference. Never seen the film.
I've been training for weeks for this, man, so you better not be bullshitting me, man.
I've been on the come up.
I know it's the last night, bro.
If you're not trying to get into your anime farm over lockdown, what are you trying to do?
Lenny, actually talk to them right now. Talk to them.
Get into anime form.
Get into anime form, bro.
Will make you feel a lot better.
Oh shit, I made a horrible noise.
You'll feel less like you can't breathe a lot of the time.
It's true. And then when you move for a long time, it won't hurt afterwards.
Well, if the guys What if the guy
No,
thinks their
oh
anime
my
fucking
God.
form is like the one that turns people to chocolate from
That's
Dragon Ball or something?
Boo.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
still kind of ripped though.
Boo goes through different transitions. He goes from
Alright, well,
Boo to Kid.
Kid Boo
so
to
he goes
Majin Boo.
Kid Boo, Majin Boo to Kid Boo to Teen Boo to fucking Super Majin Boo.
Oh god, I'm out of the loop, bro.
Yeah. Kid Boo, Teen Boo, and Majin Boo are all evil.
alright.
Fucking the original Majin Buu, anyway.
Are we getting into anime talk, bro?
Fucking he teams up with Mr. Satan. Do you know Mr. Satan?
I don't know, Mr. Satan.
Yeah, so Mr. Satan and Boo are best friends.
I thought Boo was an evil big pink man.
Oh, Big Fat Boo. Big Fat Boo is an evil big pink man, but then he meets Mr. Satan and he realizes he doesn't have to be big evil fat man. He can be friends. And then Mr. Satan gets capped. His ass gets popped, right? His ass gets popped. And Boo goes, "Yeah!" And he fucking turns into Kid Boo, and Kid Boo is the evilest Boo of them all because he's a child, so obviously he's fucking insane.
He's epic,
And he
but
just kills everyone, and that's how it goes.
Bro. That mic recut at the perfect moment. It was so good. It was just.
well, that's it. I think on Discord, if you get too loud, it just cuts you out, bro. So any of our funny screams, they get cut out.
It was perfect though. I made it added to the funny.
Yeah, it does make it kind of funny.
I liked it. The moral of the story is, but if you want to look like Boo, do it, bro.
Yeah, look
much.
however you want to look, but exercise will help you make feel better.
Now, this is out of the mouth of clearly, we have no business telling you, lecturing you about your health, but
We
You
want
know?
you to live so that you can
We do.
subscribe to us for a long time.
no one's looking out for your own health but you. You're the wow, that's not true, but you're the only one who can directly affect it. It's about making small lifestyle changes and trying your best to get into good habits, bro.
Yeah, baby.
You can it's small steps, bro. As with anything in life, be it health, be it just goals, bro. Just achieve your goals. Just don't let your fucking dreams be dreams.
Don't forget to fucking dream, bro. We'll say this in every podcast if we actually fucking have to, bro. Set your goals to do the most epic things ever. And do the thing.
I mean, it's the main message that we're doing it here, bro, is
That's Soop Group in a microcosm, bro.
if we're out here trying to do some shit, you have
Anyone
no
can do some
fucking
shit.
excuse, bro.
It's fucking actually facts, bro.
And we'll keep stumbling and jumping the hurdles until PewDiePie, I'm coming for you.
This is the great endeavor, bro. I've been saying this. The great fucking endeavor. Men become, and men will become, and become lit, etc. And that will be what my book says. Men will become lit. It'll be a 600-page book, and I'll just say.
Yeah, I think
be lit.
about your eyes when I see the ocean and when the leaves blow in the autumn wind. I think about your eyes.
They're very different colors.
No. You are mistaken. I'm not thinking about the colors. I'm thinking about the movements and the beauty of
Emotion of it all.
those events and then
Have we reached the point where we descend into madness?
We really are.
It is about an hour though, so it's right on cue, ladies and gentlemen. It's right on cue.
Well, one last thing we should touch
Yeah,
on
we
before
do
we
that.
go.
You can fucking
Fallen
do.
Hero. Fallen Hero this week.
A phone
What?
The one good thing about Scotland. And then
Uh,
it's gone.
What are you talking about?
Whoa. I'm for Scotland.
Right. We're off to Scotland.
Right.
First, it is Soop
My
Group. The next
point
thing is Soop.
stands.
The next thing is Soop Group, obviously, bro. The greatest thing to come out of Scotland. Soop
Soop
Group.
Soop Group transcends
Subscribe.
the nation.
Anyway, rip the man, bro.
So,
The man
What are you talking about? You need to. What's happening? Who died?
Sir
sorry,
Sean Connery, bro.
Oh shit! Yeah, he died.
And when he goes, my schmorry penny, right? The powder plums. My schmorry penny. Powder plums, she says that.
I'm fully unfamiliar, but God rest his soul.
and yeah.
Basically, he was the first man to play, obviously, Agent 007 James Bond.
Oh, Jimmy Bond, bro.
Yeah, he played Dr. No 1960 fucking 3-4, some fucking thing like that, bro. And he did a few. And most people would say, I would say most people would say he's the most lit one, to be honest. And then George Lazenby did
agree.
it one thing.
Yeah.
George Lazenby took over for one fucking film, and then there was another guy, I can't even remember who the fuck it was after that, Roger Moore or some shit. But then he did another film that was not connected to the Broccoli films. You know, the guy Broccoli is the director of those films. He did another film after that, was separate. Yeah, here I go, bro. The lore dump for relevance to Sean Connery.
Right.
He was in another
Sit
film.
back,
I tell you,
everybody.
I don't know,
Get
and that's
comfy.
I mean, I just finished it there, so you can't get comfy now. Just get uncomfy again.
I've never seen
Yeah.
any. I'm sure I've seen James Bond, but I have ADD, and I can't remember anything
See, I was
that happens to me.
my dad, bro. My dad's big fucking Kevin Bacon, bro. He's a large 007 fan. He's got like all the films on a big, massive fucking box set, right? He's got all the little James Bond model cars and shit, like the fucking Aston Martin DB5, whatever the fuck it's called, and all that shit. And he has a little film cell presentation of all the different bits from Skyfall, I think. Either way, I watched all those films in one fucking foul swoop.
Oh god.
And I was like,
Damn.
that's like 30 plus films, bro. I just watched them one after another, bro.
Is there really
And that was
30
like-
fucking films?
It's been going since the 60s, bro. It's been
Yeah,
going.
bro.
It's the
Yeah.
longest
That's
running film series, I'm pretty sure now.
Give it a
Yeah,
fucking rest. I get it. He sneaks in, he shoots someone, he shakes it and he doesn't stir it.
I
We
don't know.
know.
Might be the worst fight ever known because everybody knows him in it.
That's
That's
facts.
true, everyone knows. He's international super spy, bro. But the thing is, that's because they're based on books, so there's a fuck ton of source material to make James
ever
Bond
read
on. And I guess I've never actually read a single book. I don't even know the
They're a
author,
lot
bro.
more- I read one of them in just going into when I started high school. There are a
Which
lot
one, do you
more,
know?
like, no, I cannot remember. There was I think it was one of the very first ones. There was a submarine involved. And he, first off, when he was a teenager and he like accidentally
right.
did some shit,
Yeah.
he got pulled up.
Those
for.
are like, there's like young Bond books as well, but I think they're like
no.
they're like
It
keep
was
after, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
the books delve
remember. I read
way
it.
into his past a lot more than the movie.
There's a lot of lore,
and
but
there's like
yeah.
it's a lot more to do with this.
What
Like
the
right
hell?
after the war, so it's
what
all,
the?
whoa, rebond.
Is he wearing the fucking beret? Here. What is everybody's favourite James Bond song from what film, bro? Let's do this right now. Surely people, even if you don't watch the films, you must know a fucking song at the very
Starting
least.
I like the one
Sam.
Adele did.
Start with Sam, the one who watched every single James Bond film. Sammy. Name a song. Come up with a name, bro. You could do it. You could do it. From Russia with Love. My favourite one is probably going to be.
He's searching it.
No, I was gonna leave. I was gonna just leave the Discord as a meme, but then I realized I'm the one capturing this shit.
Ah,
Shit.
So,
Oh, no.
no comment.
Okay, he doesn't want to give his opinion. That's understandable. My
Yeah,
favorite
it's
one
far
is
too divisive.
probably
It's
gotta
the
be-
world isn't ready for my opinion. It's too divisive.
It's probably gotta be "Live and Let Die" as my favorite song, or "Golden Finger" is also quite lit, but probably "Live and Let Die." There you go. That's mine. Yeah.
Snake eater, bro.
Man with a golden gun.
Callum,
I like the one Adele did.
Oh, Skyfall, bro. Really?
Yeah, I like, bro. I love
Oh, it's good.
Adele's good. Adele is.
Alright.
She looked better before she lost weight, but her head.
I actually agree with that. But,
Everybody-
good on you, bro. Yeah. Good job, bro.
So
Wee.
I will agree with Cal. My favourite is the Adele one.
Adele just got a set of lungs on her, bro. She's good as fuck.
Bruh.
She's a beautiful woman. Change for all you marks out there.
No, it's facts, bro. They'll be singing, bro. They'll be singing on them.
Who's all
I can't-
darkness,
bruh.
dark.
For all you calling him out
If
like that,
she wants to eat a
goddamn.
cheeseburger, she'll eat a cheeseburger, right?
Fucking quite, bruh. Be feeding on him.
Didn't Adele lose like 50 pounds?
Well said,
Yeah, well
cheeseburgers,
said.
man.
All you JKB haters, I'll get you all out.
I thought she's skinny now.
Two for
That's what he
Skyfall,
said.
but I can't believe it. I can't
What
actually
he
go
said.
with it.
Motherfuckers with guts like that own the cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Bruh. That's a bit of a
Right
bar.
off the cheeseburgers, Randy.
I'm a one-man cheeseburger.
Have the guts to appreciate your gut.
Yeah, bro. I'm surprised about two for Skyfall, though. That's what I'm going to say.
Thank you.
Skyfall is good. I've not even seen I've not even seen Skyfall, and Skyfall is good.
Alright, I'll respect it, bro. That's the funny Sean Connery segment, but nicely ended, nicely tied together. Well done, everybody.
Yeah.
God
And with
bless his
that,
soul. God
we
rest
are
his
off.
soul.
We're actually going to fucking end it perfectly with that. God rest his soul. I think that's a fucking wrap, bro. I've been sitting here cooking our fucking bahooks for long enough, I think.
See you all next.
Yeah, it's been an hour. We'll all see you again the same time next week for another episode of SoopSpeek podcast with intermittent content until then that you can subscribe to see, and hit that bell for it to be dropped directly into your sub feed. I've been Sammy.
Subscribe, share, bell.
I'm joined with my 4 friends.
I have been Rui. Goodbye.
Yep.
It's been Soop.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Yeah,